Coming up on Look Today, well, the 21st District Congressional debate took place last night at SUNY Adirondack. I've got details. And the 16th Annual Pumpkin Challenge raised up to $17,000. More on that coming up. And Glens Falls High School announces a new principal. I've got those details. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. In tonight's program, I sit down with Sean Francis. He's a political candidate running for the Senate. He's here to talk about how his background influences his political aspirations. I also sit down with Sergeant Eddie Ryan. He's a Marine and an injured vet. He's here with his family to talk about his experiences in the Middle East, his family, and an important fundraiser. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the second congressional debate took place last night at SUNY Adirondack. Now, the community gathered in the auditorium of the school to hear what their candidates had to say on a number of topics, including the economy, healthcare, the environment, and veterans. Well, we spoke to Dr. Christine Duffy. She's the president of SUNY Adirondack about what it means for the college to sponsor this event.
Well, we're a part of the community, so it just makes sense for us to be part of this congressional race and be able to allow all candidates to have an opportunity to share their perspectives with our community. And it's a good learning opportunity for our students to see debate live and in action.
Now, three candidates for the 21st Congressional District are incumbent Republican Elise Stefanik, Democrat Mike Derrick, and Green Party member Matt Funicello. Now, the moderator for the debate was Ed Bartholomew. He's the president and CEO of Warren County Economic Development Corporation. Now, the EDC was one of the three sponsors for the event. We spoke to Ed.
This is just a great opportunity for the public to hear the three candidates. We may hear them on Look TV News, or we may see them in the local newspaper. But this gives an opportunity to have them interface with the other candidates, interface with the audience, and ask them questions, and a little bit of pressure and tension as well to see how the candidates will react.
Now, the Adirondack Chamber of Commerce was also sponsoring the debate. We spoke to Tori Cosmo Riley. She's the president and CEO of the Chamber.
Because we feel it's imperative for our businesses in the Tri-County region to have the opportunity to hear where these candidates stand and what their positions mean and impact for their business. I think it's great that we're being videoed. I'm hoping many businesses and many individuals in our communities are watching this before the election so they too can make a better educated decision on how these candidates' decisions do and will impact their lives. And I'm glad that the folks here have the opportunity to submit questions that are specific to what their industry needs are.
Now, we recorded the debate in its entirety, uninterrupted, and we will be airing it in key times in our programming. Please check our website, looktvonline.com, for the schedule. All right, switching from news to weather. Today saw beautiful weather in the high 70s. It broke 80 degrees today. Let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, the 16th Annual Great Pumpkin Challenge Walk and Run took place over the weekend. The fundraiser raises money that goes to benefit Saratoga Bridges. That's a great organization. It helps people with disabilities. And we spoke to Heather Varney. She's the developmental director of Saratoga Bridges.
It was amazing. We had over 1,400 runners, walkers, participants, some folks that completed the race on a hand cycle. We had Ainsley's Angels participate, and that included some folks that are elite runners running with individuals who were in chariots. So these are individuals that aren't able to complete a 5K unless they have someone helping them. So that was lovely. It was a wonderful team effort.
Now, we also spoke to Heather about the impact fundraisers have on the community.
I just want to say thank you to this community. It's amazing. I'm sure you hear that from every nonprofit, but this community is amazing. The support that we have, we couldn't do it without that support. So thanks to the community for coming out and supporting us.
Congratulations to Heather and her team. In other news, Glens Falls High School will have a new principal starting January 3rd. Tammy Silvernail, who is currently the principal of Cambridge Junior Senior School, will take over at Glens Falls after she was appointed by the Glens Falls Board of Trustees. Up next, I sit down with Sean Francis. He's a political candidate running for the Senate. He's here to talk about his background and how that influences his political aspirations. I also sit down with Sergeant Eddie Ryan. He's a Marine and an injured vet. He's here with his family to talk about his experience in the Middle East, his family, and a very important fundraiser. But first, you've seen who's happening. You want to share a story idea? How about join us for an interview? Give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. I've really just got one look out tonight. Last night, we had the honor to record an event that is the essence of our democracy, a debate. Now, the event, which was held at SUNY Adirondack, was very well organized by the sponsors. They were Warren County EDC, SUNY Adirondack, and the Adirondack Chamber. And what struck me is the questions were focused, and the time allotted to the candidates was used to present their positions, concerns, and accomplishments, as opposed to attacking each other. And you want to know something? It's this kind of programming. It's not a job for us at Look Media. It's personal. We always feel the more you know about our communities and the people who want to represent us, the better it is for our collective future. And that's something we take very seriously. Now, we got a lot of candidate-focused programming between now and Election Day, so please check our website for times. We're preempting some regularly scheduled programming. And thanks again to the sponsors of the debate, particularly Ed Bartholomew, for allowing us to record it. So, tonight on Look TV, it's the first airing of the 21st Congressional Debate. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone. Oh, by the way, instead of our regular menu tonight, we hung around last night after the debate, and for the next couple of days, we're going to be presenting some comments that people gave to us. Good night, everyone.
I think you had one candidate who supports Donald Trump, another candidate who says he prefers Donald Trump to Hillary Clinton, and you have only one candidate, Mike Derrick, who stands for sanity.
I thought Elise was very honest and genuine, and I thought Mike, it sounded like I was hearing discussion coming right out of the Democratic Party and not really from a local representative.